All right. Well, I'm trying to pause for effect. I want to allow you see, if you've not seen it already, what was not a good moment for us this weekend, and we'll start the discussion from there. Let's allow you to enjoy Japan, Nigeria. Then we'll come back for more.
Watch this for a bit of quality defending. Looked to have the run on her. She was goal side. Goalkeeper was all over the place, and it still might fall here for Sugita. Just didn't have room to shoot, and the follow-up shot wide, just needed a touch. There's no flag there. They want a corner, and they're not going to get it. Just watch the goalkeeper here, Chechi. Defender took it away from her, just wouldn't come down for Sugita. Japan dominating possession here. Nice turn by Norimatsu. Well, they're taking pot shots at will at Sandra Chechi's goal. It was Kitagawa that time. He took aim and fired. Got around the challenge of Ukuoma very easily indeed. Once again, I think Chechi had it covered. What a slip till she played the pass, and the deflection. It might work out well here for Japan. All the way across, and there's the opening goal, and it has been coming. Yuka Mamiki, all on her own at the far post, and she didn't miss. Towards the near post, and it was nearly flicked on by Ichize. Once again, the clearance didn't go very far. Mamiki. Oh, lovely little nutmeg. Great football from Japan, 2-0. What a wonderful team goal that was. Nigeria ripped apart again. They just cannot cope with the pace and the movement of Japan. No wonder the fans are enjoying it. It's going to be Mamiki to strike. Superb. Well, they've clearly worked on that on the training ground, and it's all paid off early in the second half. Surely the game's out of sight now. That was just too high, but it's found its way in. It was aimed for Hasegawa. I'm not sure anyone got a touch. The expression of Chechi says it all, and it's 4-0. Sugita, nicely done, and that's a lovely finish too. 5 it is, and this could end up being anything. Ueno gets her second. It was a very classy finish. Great pass and move football again, the little nutmeg, Ueno. Wow, what can you say about that? What can you say about that? They tried to foul that, and she still found a way through. It's her up. Referee's had one look at her watch. And 2 looks is all she needs. A fantastic performance from Japan, quite brilliant.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I never thought such would happen in my lifetime. But guys, let me allow you to react to this. While we were rejoicing that Nigeria defeated Algeria, this one is not something we can forget in a hurry. But you kind of feel we saw this coming. The ladies, I mean, we're just relying on our past glory. We weren't really doing anything for our female national teams. Plus the fact that there's nothing, talk about development, there's nothing going on. I don't know if you guys know anything going on right now for the women. But this is sad. It's nothing short of a national embarrassment.
We saw it coming, Yemi, and we said it on this platform that we were caught in disaster. You don't criticize a man you have not given anything.
Yeah.
Coach Dodebo was not given anything in terms of preparation, so I don't want to join issues with people calling for a sack or criticizing him. I think people doing so are doing out of ignorance. When you are going to the World Cup, this is some of these Japanese stars are established internationals in their own rights, playing for their national team. So when you don't prepare well, you get massacred. And you look at it this way, Yami. Let us spare the girls. You travel 22 hours by air. They flew from Lagos to Dubai, Dubai to Singapore, Singapore to Papua New Guinea, almost the extreme part of the world, 22 hours on air. They reversed time differences. That match was played 10 a.m. Nigerian time on Sunday. Some of these girls will probably be feeling sleepy. around that time. So what it means is that we should have arrived like a week or two to help these girls adjust to the weather conditions. But we didn't do that, so we can't blame these girls. They were playing like people who were sleepwalking, and
Wow.
it's natural. It's natural, so we can't blame them. We can't blame them for anything. I just hope that the coaches and the players will pick themselves up for the game, next game against Canada, and try to maybe put up something respectable. But for me, I don't see them going past this group stage.
To be any way back.
Well, firstly, I really disagree with Onye when it comes to we should pardon the coach. No, we can't. Say until we get to this stage, if they don't give it good preparation, you should resign. Don't forget on Monday I was saying something about Falcons. Omagumi was saying we will win the AFCON. I beg your pardon, we will win the African Women's Championship. You don't even have a good preparation. You're telling the world you will win. But, the devil also makes statements to make Nigerians proud. You should be bold. If resign.
To tell your employers.
Resign. So let Nigerians know you resign because it's a poor preparation from the Nigerian Football Federation. You don't need to be bold and you not take the team to World Cup and consider 6 goals. I mean, this is a national embarrassment. Poor defending, poor goalkeeping, poor coaching, poor preparation. And like I said, I saw it this coming. On Monday, I remember I said they should go there and enjoy the adventure. They just go there and enjoy. I agree with Tonya with other factors in terms of the preparation, the traveling stuff, and they got there.
Okay.
Out to but however, you can also notice that there was a lot of coaching lapses, in this team.
Let's get to that quickly. Which if you take out of this disaster, if you take out what was inadequate preparation and put the issue of quality, player quality of the input from the coaches, I mean, how would they fare? What would be your rating?
I think they wouldn't have lost by 6-0. The Devil, we recall, has taken this same team to the finals of the Under-20 World Cup. So his quality is not in doubt for me, But this is a different scenario. I repeat that you cannot blame him. You see, I understand what Toby is saying, but in this country there's a lot of intrigues. If you resign, you may not get another job. That is the truth. You may not get another job.
But now you have a job and you mess yourself up. Nobody will recall what you achieved within the 20.
Toby, as journalists, we must have to put all the facts there for the people to appreciate. And this man, we said it here, they didn't give them. When you resign, the interpretation is that you abandoned the team midway. They were already in the middle of preparation.
You saw defeat.
Yes, and the preparation was not up to quality. We said it. All of us said it. The coach cannot come out and say that it's going to be beating black and blue. You always call for prayers and say that they're going to win. But deep down, if you are closer to them, they will tell you, they will open up. And we saw it. The preparations were not enough. How can you play? You are going to play in the World Cup. You stay in a country. You did not play other countries. You did not play.
They're playing boys. Under 15 boys.
It's so unfortunate.
The system that we run, because you have not talked about the quality, and that's why I really want to. The system that we run, what quality of players does it produce?
We have quality players. Rashida Yajibade, that we have been, all of us have been clamoring for her to progress. Was quickly introduced to this team. There are a lot of young players. Go to some of the clubs like Robo FC. There are players within this age limit that you can groom, prepare very well, expose them, play top quality friendlies, and you have a team. That is the most important thing. But even if you have the talents, you have talented players, and you don't prepare them well, they don't play friendlies, you don't try to remove that inferiority complex. Some will be traveling for the first time, you remember, and that complex will be there. So for me, I think the federation should do much more. Yes, the Super Eagles are the flagship national team that we all agree here, but other teams, should also get the support of the federation. And if you don't get the support, this is the kind of things we get. 6-0 bashing, it's an embarrassment.
It is.
The other time last week, the Eagles also got their own fair of bashing.
Oh,
and
let's not be reminded of that.
You can't continue in this manner. We must prepare very well. We must not rely on past glory. This man has taken us to the final of the Under-20 in the past, and therefore you want him to become a magician overnight. He's not going to do that. Then when the girls came back, remember, Yemi and Toby, the Flamingos came back from the World Cup, and then they were given 10,000 naira. Such things don't encourage players to do it.
I had good England got 5,000 naira.
Got 5,000 naira.
The question now, I mean, a lot of people see you on the street and they ask you, should we go to, must we go for every competition? Must be, if we're not ready, if we're going to start getting embarrassed like we are now. I mean, let's not forget that in 2017, none of our national teams will be involved in anything apart from the Super Eagles that are trying to qualify for the World Cup. Now, the ladies that we usually console ourselves with, I mean, are getting torn apart, you know. I just hope this doesn't happen with the Falcons, but the question is, should we, if we're not ready, should we just, any competition, just assemble a team? Because that's what we do.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I think it is a two-way thing. NFF needs to come out. If you can operate all the national teams, you need to be open.
Yes.
However, can Nigerians also accept this fact? For example, if NFF says we don't want to be part of the female under 20 qualifiers, do you know how the media and the fans will react? So, however, some people say, okay, you're allowed the 20 men to play. Why are we saying the female can't play? So the gender stuff will always come in and will counter argument. So it is a two-way. It is that the federation can be open, and also the media and the fans can accept it, that we can be part of everything, because it is just obvious that the Nigerian Football Federation can't manage all the 15 national teams. Just come with a lot of hype, and like Onye said, we can't continue to give this poor preparation and we want them to win. Like I said, I'm still trying to send a warning message to Omagbemi. Stop saying you want to win. You want to win the tournament.
Well, maybe she knows what you don't know. Let's move on.
She will get there and come back and complain about preparation.
Let's wait.
The coach should be bold enough and say we have a poor preparation, so we can know who will blame.
Okay, all right.
They should stop covering the federation.
We leave it at that. But guys, let's quickly, before we go on break, let's quickly talk about this. Is there anything we can do apart from assembling teams? Because it's really painful. We're very good at assembling teams. And we go there, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if we really want to participate, we should be doing more than assembling teams. And what will be that thing that we should be doing apart from assembling teams?
Yeah, we have said it here, Yemi. You have to play top quality friendlies. That will give the coach the ample opportunity to test
exposure
his team, whether they are ready or not, and be able to dictate the weak points of his team, make amends before the tournament starts. When you assemble a team, it's like blinking in the dark. You don't get toughened. You don't see the flaws in your team. When you play a match situation, a friendly, you know the players that are in the right frame of mind.
A true reflection of the ability
of the team. So for me, that's what we should be doing. These things are not rocket science, Yemi. But I just don't understand why we keep on relying on past glories. We don't want to prepare. We only focus on the Super Eagles. The Falcons are also lagging behind. The last time we said it here jokingly that they were playing boys. And we can't continue to rely on what we have done in the past to win tournaments. We are going to Cameroon. Cameroon gave us a scare at the last tournament in Namibia. They have a decent squad. They're playing at home now. I'm sure they want to avenge what happened the last time. And other countries are playing friendly games. And we are not playing friendly games. We want to win. So how is it going to happen?
Okay. All right. I guess we just have to leave it at that and quickly move on. With the few minutes that we have left, let's quickly take a look at 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifiers in other areas apart from Africa. We'll take a look at what's happening with Conmebol, with Concacaf, and of course with Asia. Australia is currently preparing to take on Thailand. Since the Australians left Oceania and moved to Asia, they've been finding it easy to qualify for the World Cup, Oyemuchi, and I think it was a smart move on their part. They can close their eyes now, and I mean, World Cup has become their birthright.
Well, for me, I think it was even prettier, easier for them when they were in Conmebol. Now they have quality opposition. That could also affect them positively. Iron sharpens iron. When you play teams that are better, you can only get better. And it has also brought the best out of them. So ahead of the Thailand game, I know they will fancy their chances. They have some decent players in the EPL who are doing well. So the odds always favor them at every given game.
All right. Well, we're on the home stretch now, but we need to quickly go on a break. When we come back, we'll be wrapping up sports tonight. Join us again.